People ask me all the time as a theoretical physicist, when will the universe reveal its next stunning secret? My response is simple. That moment is unfolding before us right now. A visitor from the vast emptiness between distant stars, officially cataloged as 3I Atlas, is blazing through our corner of the galaxy at incredible speeds. Back in July, we initially spotted it as merely a faint glimmer of starlight, barely distinguishable from the cosmic background. Yet today, what stands before our telescopes has morphed into something truly remarkable. We're essentially watching a real-time demonstration of cometary mechanics, electromagnetic plasma interactions, and honestly, a profound test of humanity's ability to observe and understand. Currently positioned less than 2 astronomical units from our central star, this wanderer barrels forward at approximately 60 kilometers each second, with its momentum still building. During its tightest swing past the Sun, scheduled between the 29th and 31st of October, velocities will peak near 68 kilometers per second. Try to visualize this. An interstellar traveler ejected from some foreign solar system, now plummeting straight into the fierce radiation zone encircling our Sun at maximum speed. The next several days represent an absolutely crucial observation period. October 3rd marked the moment when 3I Atlas skimmed closest to the red planet, approaching within about 1/4 of an Earth-Sun distance from Mars. This geometric arrangement creates exceptionally favorable conditions for every robotic probe currently circling Mars to gather unprecedented data. Call it cosmic good fortune. Right when our home planet's telescopes lose visibility due to intense solar interference, Mars steps forward, offering premium viewing access. Europe's space agency has 2 scouts ready. Mars Express, alongside the ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter, both prepared to collect photographic evidence and chemical fingerprint analysis. America's orbital sentinels, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, carrying its spectacular high-rise camera plus the MAVEN atmospheric monitor, enjoy similarly excellent positioning, though certain information pipelines have gone mysteriously quiet during America's federal funding freeze. Chinese and Emirati missions, Tianwen 1 and Hope, respectively, might contribute valuable confirmation data if mission controllers can swivel their sensor arrays fast enough. Scientific certainty demands this kind of parallel observation. It separates guesswork from genuine discovery. What are these instruments actually detecting? Begin with luminosity measurements. 3I Atlas has already climbed toward magnitude 12 on the brightness scale. Still invisible without optical aid? Yes, but perfectly visible through backyard telescopes of reasonable quality. Far more fascinating is how this luminosity spike veered away from our mathematical projections starting around early to middle September, exactly when the object penetrated the 2 astronomical unit threshold from solar center. Translation is glowing much more intensely than we calculated it should. Now, some portion of this anomaly likely traces back to measurement variables. The way different observers capture and process light from an expanding gas cloud varies based on telescope diameter and data processing methods. October 2nd delivered something extraordinary from Perseverance's cameras. During nighttime imaging sessions spanning roughly 9 minutes with stacked exposures, the rover captured a narrow diagonal streak slicing through the vertical star trails produced by Martian rotation. This streak remained visible across multiple consecutive frames, displaying an elongation pattern that matches rapid interplanetary motion during individual exposures. Random cosmic ray strikes don't behave this way. Neither do Martian satellites moving at those particular velocities and trajectory angles. The precise timing and directional heading align remarkably well with expectations for a high-speed interplanetary object. Could this actually be 3I Atlas flashing through Perseverance's viewing field? The image resolution remains modest, certainly, but the scientific implications are tantalizing. This exemplifies how authentic discovery unfolds, one piece of evidence at a time, each requiring independent confirmation. Now let's confront some orbital geometry challenges. October 21st brings superior conjunction. Picture the Sun positioned directly between 3I Atlas and Earth, creating nearly perfect alignment. From our terrestrial vantage point, we enter a blind period. Ground-based telescopes become completely overwhelmed by solar brilliance. Here's the beautiful irony of contemporary astronomy. We possess the capability to photograph the shadow cast by a supermassive black hole millions of light years distant, yet a simple rocky object near Mars vanishes completely when it passes too close to our Sun's apparent position in the sky. This explains why the Martian observation window carries such tremendous importance. Immediately following conjunction arrives the climactic moment. Perihelion occurs between October 29th and 31st at approximately 0.36 astronomical units from solar center. If 3I Atlas intends to stage a dramatic second act, whether through explosive new gas jets, structural fragmentation, sudden brightness surges, or unexpected dimming, fundamental physics will force those events to manifest during this passage. Looking beyond perihelion, the European Space Agency's JUICE spacecraft will initiate an extended baseline monitoring program from deeper within the inner solar system. The geometric positioning proves excellent. The waiting period, less ideal. Due to operational constraints involving communication, line of sight, geometry, portions of this data set might not reach public archives until early 2026. Scientific investigation sometimes resembles a relay competition. We transfer the baton across months or even years when methodological rigor demands patience. Let me zoom out to the broader picture. Within less than 10 years, humanity has now encountered 3 confirmed interstellar visitors. Oumuamua arrived first, followed by Borisov, and now 3I Atlas. Each one violates different conventional expectations. At this very instant, 3I Atlas serves as our professor, demonstrating how frozen interstellar material awakens under intense solar radiation while traveling at extreme velocities, revealing how particulate matter and ionized gas self organize into structures extending sunward, and showing us how gas envelope chemistry can activate instantaneously like flipping a biological switch. That diagonal streak captured by Perseverance offers tantalizing glimpses into the pure kinematic forces at play. Spectroscopic data from Mars, Express, and the Trace Gas Orbiter will decode that mysterious green glow. Are we witnessing classic swan band carbon-2 emissions, or have we encountered an imposter phenomenon created through plasma interactions and photochemical breakdown? The brightness progression will reveal whether this luminosity spike represents a temporary outburst or sustained intensification continuing toward closest solar approach. And beneath all this technical analysis lies a quietly profound reality. Our species, essentially microscopic inhabitants of a fragile azure sphere, has constructed a surveillance network orbiting an entirely different world, so that during a few invaluable days, we can monitor a traveler from beyond our stellar borders as it thunders past our cosmic neighborhood. During my childhood, I encountered comets described as celestial portents and prophetic warnings. Today, I recognize them as mobile experimental facilities, 3I. Atlas may never create a spectacular blaze dominating twilight skies, yet within the data sets it generates, within the spectroscopic signatures, the stacked photographic exposures, the geometric configuration of its sunward extending plume, there exists something vastly more permanent than ancient superstition: knowledge, genuine understanding. If you seek insight into how scientific progress actually unfolds, observe this investigation carefully. Advancement doesn't emerge from confident declarations, but from tentative graphs adorned with meticulous uncertainty measurements. Progress doesn't arise from absolute certainty, but from the intellectual bravery to embrace unexpected discoveries. Within several weeks, 3I Atlas will slide behind our sun from Earth's perspective. Temporarily, it disappears from view. Then, come December, it reemerges into our observable sky, fundamentally transformed by its harrowing passage through the solar inferno. We'll conduct fresh measurements. We'll perform comprehensive before and after comparisons. And someday, perhaps sooner than we anticipate, a doctoral candidate will author the research paper beginning with these words. We discovered something foundational about interstellar visitors through studying 3I Atlas. That publication will reference the Martian Observation Campaign, the Namibian Telescope Image Stacks, the Perseverance Diagonal Streak, the brightness curve anomaly near 2 astronomical units, the emerald gas envelope, the anti-tail structure, the perihelion passage behavior. It will complete another entry in our cosmic encyclopedia. Until that moment arrives, maintain patience, preserve healthy skepticism, nurture boundless curiosity. The universe owes us no obligation towards simplicity. Fortunately, it remains obligated toward consistency. And within that consistency, physics establishes its foundation. Our technological instruments and our human imagination stand ready, listening intently.